Good numbing. Hello YouTube, I hope everyone's doing well, and welcome back to, almost certainly, or at least I'm going to try, the final session of Final Fantasy VI. Oh hi one man. Last time we pretty much did everything. We did like the two dungeons I don't like, we did Cave of the Phoenix and Tower of Fanatics, we've got the entire party together, we've found every Esper that you can get a hold of right now. The only one we're missing is Crusader, which you get for killing the last two dragons, both of which are in the final dungeon. We're at the last hurdle, but before we do that, I made mention that there was a slight side quest that's kind of optional and really doesn't mean anything that you can do with Gao. I found it by accident. Villainy. Well, I've mentioned it before. The beauty of Kefka as a villain in FF6 in this game is that he only has 3 objectives in life, and at the end, and when the game ends, he gets all 3 of them. So he technically wins in getting everything he wanted, because he wanted to destroy the world to make a point, become God, and die. And he's already got the first 2, and also if we're going to kill him to finish the game, he gets his last wish. But anyway, this stray house way up in the northeast-ish corner is actually Gao's dad's house. So I've brought Gao along to try and trigger this. Oh, hello again. It's been a while. Let me teach you. Those repairs of yours were top-notch. I told you, I'm not... Now hurry up and fix that chair over there. You're gonna need to stand on it so you can fix the roof. You don't suppose Gao... Couldn't that man be your father? Come on, Gao. Don't you think... Father? Yeah, that guy's got to be your dad. Gao, dad. Wow, Gao. Alright, let's go tell him. He needs to know you're his son. Wait a minute, this is a once-in-a-lifetime event. We should at least dress you up a bit. Let's go to Jador and get you spiffed up. Oh, they're teaching him table manners. How many times do I have to teach you not to eat with your fingers? Look at how many people are in this bar making sure Gao learns how to use a knife and fork. Do we really need Setzer, Cyan, Edgar, Terra, Sabin, Locke, Celis, Strago, and Realm all in here? Don't say yow when you mean sorry. Yow. That poor shopkeep's like, what are so many people doing in here? How does he like these? When they look good on him? Oh, but his other ones suited him so well too. Who think you liked? Boy, wouldn't even be able to move. What was that? Nothing. Didn't say a thing. That was close. I should be annoyed or impressed. Yeah. What to do? What to do? Oh, this is nice. I need something that would look good on Gao. I'll pick something already. What did you say? Nothing. There is a fine and jaunty little lad. Yeah, if he was a clown. I beg your pardon, if he wore a crown? He would not want his father to think he's some kind of prince now, would he? Yeah, are we supposed to be like, Kefka someone attempting Nagru? We're getting there. It's just, this is like the one last side quest that I forgot to do because I couldn't find the house. I know just the thing! That's a Genpo G. It's perfect, functional, yet sporty. That's not really what I had in mind. They made a whole new sprite for Gao just for this joke. Not an ounce of fashion sense between you. Excuse me, I'd like to order a set of clothes like the ones I'm wearing. Said no, we're trying to make him look better, not worse. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's just like, oh, what the fuck? I've got it, a tuxedo, silk hat, and a rose between his teeth. I talk about overdoing it, sheesh. I guess we'll have to go with a bandana on his head after all. See, they made yet another sprite for the fucking joke. Bandana, I thought we were trying to make him look presentable. I guess we should all know better than to expect any sort of class out of luck. What was that? Say it again, I dare you. That was a phoenix down. Did one of them fucking kill the other? Listen, Gao. You're going to go in there now and show your father what a fine young man you've become. Oh. Excuse me, sir. Who in blazes are you? Oh, the repairman. Sir, you had a son once, didn't you? You remember, right? A son? Yes, you see, sir, he's alive. Gal, speak up. Father? What? What's all this business about a son? I don't have a son. Now you mention it, I once had a terrible dream. A dream in which some kind of demon child was born. I grabbed the thing and rushed off to the Veld with it. The thing was crying crazy by the time I got there. But sir... I left the child there, and then I turned around and ran, trying not to look back. I'm trying to tell you. Then all of a sudden the crying stopped. I turned around, and there was some frightful monster. Never seen anything like it. Hideous it was, still gives me the shakes when I think about it. Give up, the guy's hopeless. But you, young man, your parents must be proud to have such a fine son. Still dream about being chased by that demon child, terrifying those dreams. Why, you all running your mouth, not even so much thinking about Gal's feelings. You want me to beat some sense back into you? Yeah, Gal's heard enough. Probably ain't beating the child support. Gal's heard enough. I'm sorry. Father. Alive. Gal. Happy. Gal will be your dad, yeah. We're all Gal's dad now. We're all looking after him. Anyway, back to the bench review because you're level 14 and you are not ready for Kefka. Oh, I can go over everyone's levels actually. As my throat goes a little bit. Because off screen I started working on it. Terror's level 60. I didn't mean from the middle of 60. My target level, language, was 55. But because I had to have someone in the party carry like the other members whilst I was grinding them up, all three of the mages got a little carried away. So level 60, 56, 59, 55, 58, 59, 60, 53, 60. The three mages ran away. 53, 54. And these last three, I know I technically need one more party member to complete the team. I'm just going to bring Gogo. I just don't really plan to use Gogo. It's just Gao, when I looked at how much like grinding I need to do to get him up, I was just like, he could be good, but I can't be bothered at level 14. And Umaru, the whole gimmick of Umaru is that you can't control him. He does whatever he wants, and I can't stress enough, bringing the character you can't control into the final dungeon does not sound like a wise idea to me. So Go it was. Anyway, it doesn't really matter what team I make here, because he'll ask me to form the team together in a second, so I'll just make the first four. So he's the Persona 3 of the party. Yeah, he's the problem of the party. You're right. Anyway, for the sake of my trophy grind, which I've unfortunately had to come to the acceptance, so I'm going to have to do another playthrough anyway. Because there is a permanently missable item that I missed and I've saved over, and because the get all items only counts for all items on one save, it means I'd have to do another 100% playthrough of this game to get it, and I just can't quite be bothered to do that just yet. Funnily enough, I am going to... But because there are other trophies I can clean up at least, I'm going to save on both files. I think it doesn't need a remake. I agree. But I understand why. Because it was, like, next to SMT3 Nocturne, it was, like, the most requested thing for, Atlas to do. Like, Nocturne was first, which is why it got its remaster, and, like, something with P3 was afterwards. And we 1 second, and then we're going to land in Kefka's Fortress. Right, I'm back. Yeah, but I think we've been over this, is that, I think Persona 5, it ultimately just goes down to you're so removed from the target audience of that game that I don't think it was ever going to be for you. The fact that you side with the most out-and-out piece of shit bad guy ever conceived in a video game, it is the proof enough that it clearly wasn't for you. It wasn't you weren't the target audience. Because ultimately the Persona series was targeted for teenagers. And it's why well, okay, side was too strong. It's just if you had to pick between the heroes and Shido, you don't really like the heroes, so you might as well go with Shido. I think it's probably the more accurate way to go with it. Or you just think a spin-off involving him would be interesting. I still think in terms of story, Persona 2 is the best one, but I'm never going to convince people to play fucking Persona 2. I've long since accepted that. Even Atlas don't want to accept that game exists. Anyway, Kefka's Tower. Alright, we're going in. Oh, fun fact, if you've barely got any party members and you come to Kefka's Tower, they bring it up when you arrive. They go, oh, we haven't got many people. You sure we can do this? You know, it's time we took the battle to Kefka's doorstep. What's wrong? Celis? The gods of the Warring Triad control the magic of the Esper world. If we destroy them, you're worried about what might happen. Moving out of all the games. Yeah, fair enough. Can't say for sure, but Espers, and even magic itself, could vanish from the world. It's why I'm super curious about Persona 6, because Persona 6 is the first Persona game since Persona 3 to be under a new director. And, like, as much as, like, I love Persona 4, Persona 4, you can tell it's the same director as Persona 3, regardless of the tonal shift. Because there's certain, like, little signatures within it, and certain concepts and themes that are brought back, but just aren't as well realized. And then you go to Persona 5, and because it's the same guy again, it's like when you watch 3 films that try and share the same theme, and it feels like the theme gets slightly dumbed down every film. That's how it feels with the Persona games from 3 onwards. I love 3, 4, and 5. I love the entire franchise, but you can tell it's the same director who wants to make the same message, but he gets blunter about it in each game, and so it becomes less like a right, like, I don't know how to put it, like, less, like, poignant. And so I think I'm, like, for Persona 6 being under a completely new director, because we've known this for a while, I'm genuinely curious to see what comes out of that, to see what different direction Persona can take. Because the Persona 5 director is currently making ReFantazio, or whatever that game's called, which I am really looking forward to, and I love the fact that it's doing that hybrid stuff where, like, you can press a button and you change between action RPG and turn-based RPG, that, like, you know, take inspiration from a lot of other games. And, like, it just in general, it's super cool. It looks super cool, but I am expecting a lot of those tropes and themes to appear in that as well, but we'll see when that comes out. Metaphor, that's what it's called. I had to think for a second. Yeah, Persona 2. Persona 2 I absolutely would love to get a remake for. I think they would probably rewrite a few things, and maybe not make it that Hitler shows up, but I love a remake of P2, because I love Persona 2. Even magic itself could vanish from the world. And if that happens, what'll happen to Terra? And here's a poignant point. The Warring Triad are the origin of magic. We're going to destroy the Warring Triad, because by doing so, it will weaken Kefka, because Kefka's godhood is, like, reliant on the Warring Triad. But because the Warring Triad are the origin of all magic, Espers are beings born of magic, Terra's father is an Esper, what will it do to Terra if magic suddenly ceases to exist? I say they should, as long as it's clear he's a bad guy. Yeah. Anyway, team leaders, as I've mentioned many times, as the 3 mages. Now I need to figure out who's taking what baggages. Who gets what teams. Cyan goes on team 2 because Celis of the 3 mages is the worst off. Terra can dual cast, Realm has the highest magic stat in the game, so Celis is just kind of left as a really good mage. So having a good backup makes sense. Ultimately, whatever team is the strongest needs to support Gogo. So I need to keep that in mind, that one team's going to have basically a team of 3 and go-go, and the other 2 are going to have 2 teams of 4. And any game that supports that guy Doji, feature him as a villain, I'm down for that. Yeah. Strago, you hang with your granddaughter. Mog, go on that team. Team 1 can look after Gogo, because Locke and Sabin will do wonders alongside Terra. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So Team 1 is Terra, Locke, Sabin, and Gogo. So, like, they're the one carrying the dead weight, but Terra can Ultima spam, Locke can attack 8 times, and Sabin has Phantom Rush. So that's a really strong team of 3 to support a slightly weaker 4th. Solus is the weakest of the 3 mages, but Sion has Tempest, which is absurdly broken. Mog, I have given him, like, Dragoon abilities, so he will be able to high up battle. And Setsu's got healing. So that'll be fine. Yeah, it does kind of give me Genshin Buzzy thing, right? It's like setting up for the Spiral Abyss. And Realm, it has the highest magic stat. Strago is a pretty good mage as well, even though I'm not going to be using his blue magic. Edgar can't miss, so I can get guaranteed damage out of him. And Shadow's the fastest character in the game, so he will likely go first more often than not. The only 2 we're leaving behind is Gao, because look at his level, and Umaru, because you can't control him. Yep, okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go. Into Kefka's tower. And right off the rip, everyone lands in different spots. And the music begins. The final dungeon theme. The Warring Triad awaits. Press L2 to switch between the 3 parties. Oh no, I don't want to leave. Oh, I remember this enemy. This enemy is kind of cheeky. It's actually 4 enemies standing on top of each other. So it looks like there's only 1 until you start hitting them. I was like, Locke should have killed it. There we go. Alright, now back to the music. I probably shouldn't have started walking and interrupted it immediately, but... For the Frostbearing Tree to refresh the Crimson Wishes, so I can make it reach level 12 before I do the Spiral Abyss. Oh, fair enough. Oh yeah, you're doing Dragon Spine shit, okay. How many treasure chests are in it? 16! Damn! Dun, 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 dun. A Hypno Crown. Raise the success of control. Oh, so that's for Realm. No, I like what she's got. Sorry, it's just Cryo Raiden Shogun was just fantastic. Yeah, you said that the other day. I'm hoping my plan to just nuke it will catch all 4 of them. Yes. Thank you, Terra. My best advice of going through Kefka's tower is just pick one team, go as far as you physically can with them, then go to another team, rinse and repeat, and eventually you'll reach the end. Because all of them, when they reach their end, will eventually have something on their path that will allow another path to proceed further. Oh, and fucking Dr. Ratio's out on Star Rail now for free. Oh god, lock. See, this is why I grinded. Get up, dude. This is a long-ass dungeon. I don't need you dying after the first fucking fight. I was character was build. That's fair enough. Ooh, fixed dice. That's for you, isn't it? Actually, you know, I should just check. A trio of dice that deal more damage the higher they roll. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, this is a gimmick weapon for Sensor. Is it like it does? It on default it does next to no damage, but if you get like 666, it does like a shit ton of damage. So it's literally like gamble for damage. Oh god, there's Marlboros in here. Recommends Noble Super Leisure Blizzard Slayer for the game under recommendation is what people are using the most. So I imagine it's because they use Ryo more for his physicality, not for his elements, which to me makes sense because the whole thing is that he punches you 10 times in the face super quick. I meant for Rosaria? Oh, okay, no idea. I imagine, like I say, it's probably the same, like, idea in the sense of, like, it makes more sense for her build to go that direction. You know what? It's the final dungeon. I'll let the rearrangement play. I plan to have the rearrangement play for the final boss and credits anyway, so I'm going to let it stick for the final dungeon as well, because I haven't actually heard the Kefka's Tower rearrangement. Ooh, okay, I think it's actually kind of good. Oh yeah, I'll let this stick for a bit. They put like a backing guitar on it. Ooh, okay, I'm impressed. This is a good rearrangement. Yeah, I'll let this play. Oh, this is the end of the road for this team. Mogul Earth Blues. Ooh. Ooh. What the fuck's Earth Blues? We say effects are trash. Okay, then there you go. Calls upon the Earth to attack enemies and heal allies. Okay. Oh, they have a quiet bit in the rearrangement. It doesn't just keep the same level. They expanded it. Alright, alright. I concede. I concede. The orchestral remix of Kefka's Tower is actually kind of good. Oh, and this bit's entirely new. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Primeval dragon? Just call it a dinosaur. Come on. Oh, it's got more than 9,999 health, huh? Okay. Come on, Mog. Only 2? Come on. A Minerva Buster. A breastplate that blocks damage from multiple enemies provides a 25% bonus to your maximum MP. Oh, she's got a Minerva Buster on. Oh, okay. Anyone else want it? No, okay. The fuck's chilling in this bog over here? Who's taking a dump? Damn, Mog! See, this is why I made Mog a Dragoon. Hey, who's taking a dump? Ultimate Buster? Uh-oh. I'm the one known as Ultima. Forged an eternity ago. I was placed here. And forgotten in the mists of time. Long have I pondered what I should do. Long have I pondered. But now it seems I have an answer. Yeah, nice one. Killed it. Oh god! Mark, no! Why did you heal it? Mark, why did you heal it? What the fuck? I need to see what's in Mog's set. Oh, is it because his weapon's holy, and it's in this thing's like a holy deity, and that's why it healed it? I think his lance is holy, and so it healed it. God damn it! I'm gonna give Barbara pretty decent attack power over artifacts. Fair enough. Are you gonna try and make Barbara into like a battle medic? I may be a healer, but and pulls out a gun. But I'm not just a healer. Okay, I'm going to assume because that boss had holy properties, and so it just got restored from it. I have to check Mog's weapon to see if it's holy propertied. Tank mode. Oh, and this started in Final Fantasy V, and it's one of my favourite things. And there are a bunch of optional bosses you can find here, there, and everywhere. Your reward for beating them are save points. If you don't fight any of them, you have to do the most, if not the whole dungeon, without saving. So it's like, it's genuinely the trade-off. It's like, hey, you want a checkpoint? You gotta fucking earn it. Right, now let me check Mog's equipment. Is it... Yeah, it's holy. Okay, so yeah, the boss was drained holy, so that's why he got healed by it. Makes sense. Anyway, we have 99 tenths, so I'm actually going to be using that. I don't think there's anything... Oh shit! I don't know if I wanted to be here yet. I mean, my... Mudsard! What a name. Thank you, Mog. Thank you, Mog. Also, oh, fucking hell, Mog. Jesus, you killed it. Mog was like, this thing Turbo dies. It has a terrible name. Main Beloved, my god. Main Beloved is great. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shit. Oh, is this exit out where I think it does? Okay, so it's just optional path. Well, we have to go this way, but just the other way. I will save again because I stumbled into the path it's supposed to take. I'm aware I may have overgrinded. But it's very easy to do when the game asks you to build 12 characters, that a couple of them end up way stronger than they have any real reason to be. Because this, like, Final Fantasy VI was like one of the original, like, level 1 runs. Well, I say level 1 run, it was, you can beat this entire game at level 6. Because boss fights don't give you experience. So if you skip random encounters, you can go through as much of the game as you can. It is absolutely possible for you to beat this game at level 6. And so being level 60, yeah, I think I'm going to be fine. Just make sure if anyone wants this shield for whatever reason. Nope, okay. I can see it's a treasure chest and a door. Let me go get that treasure chest first. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't like getting surrounded when what and a Marlboro's on one side and a fucking behemoth is on the other. This just... Uh-oh. This is scary. Nuke everything. Yeah, we should be fine. Cool. Force armor. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one. Oh, this is the reunion with Terrace Pie. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there's 2 characters that are multiple of 5. Oh, fuck. Well, if your level's divisible by 5, you're dead. Shit. Uh-oh. Paused over me. It's the point. Yeah, I am trying so hard to get Chevroux, but I'm really trying not to get a 5-star because I don't want to ruin my chance of getting Arlecchino. And this morning I got fucking Bennett, so I was like, great, thanks. Ooh, someone should absolutely have that. It would be idiotic to not let at least someone have it. No, his set's kind of really in place. You have it. Yeah, no, I hear you. Getting, like, Jean or Chi-Chi in Genshin is like getting that fucking kid in Star Rail. You know the one. That useless goddamn kid. And it's just like... Ugh. Oh, I can just proceed onwards because that you can leave that button alone. Okay. Xingqiu? Maybe. The blonde-haired kid that always thinks he can win fights and, like, doesn't win anything. Who's, like, the only hunt standard banner. Yangsheng. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yes, it is Yangsheng, now I think about it. Oh, hey, one of the 8 dragons. I hate him too so much. Gold dragon. God, man, these arrangements that they did for the Pixel Remaster are actually kind of bumping. Oh, it's already dead. Okay, maybe I am a little over-leveled. Maybe I am a little over-leveled. That poor boss just got eviscerated. Alright, one more dragon left. And what did we pick up? Like Crystal Orb, I think it said? Magical Orb that holds a mysterious power boosts maximum MP by 50%. You have it. We'll get rid of fake mustache. So $100 to try and get silver. Oh, speaking of Silver Wolf, I've built her. Because I need extra party members for the, I forget what it's called, that, like, mirror realm that you go into on the train, where you can do, like, the extra fights and whatnot. And so I've built her. Well, I say that, I've mostly built her. There's a couple of her artifacts I want to get better variants of, or better luck on, but as a whole, I've got her set up. Because like, you basically, the entirety of her build is based around boosting the effect hit rate as much as possible. Because her cripple effects are really strong. So if you can make them so they're basically a guaranteed 100% to connect, and then just make her fast enough to always go first, you're in business. You can just start the fight, immediately lower the enemy's attack, defense, and speed, and then Silver Wolf's roll is done. Oh, already here? I thought this was later on. Okay. So, Celis' team is finished. Let's actually move on to Realms. For now. Because that's like the first reconvene point. Red cap, what's that? 25% boost to HP. Oh, okay, no, that's... We don't really need that. There's 2 entrances. Okay, let's just... Oh. Yeah, Kefka is, it's Kefka and Dr. Ratio. But Dr. Ratio is free because, you know, the Honkai devs care more about us than the Genshin devs. Oh, okay, that's a shared corridor. What's down here? These better. Also, who's front row and who's back row? Okay, both the mages are back row, that makes sense. Oh, fucking kill it! Oh, I don't like when there's 3 of them. Oh. Should have got Quake, nice. Hero Ring. Oh, Hero Ring's like the attack and magic boost. Can I hop on this? Oh, I can, but that might be a one-way trip. Ah, fuck it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, there's an actual save point. Well, shit. Alright, fine. Let me go again, just because I want to poke around and see what I might have missed. At least we know it's an easy way to get back. Can you go under? Okay, you can. You know, I am going to go back because there is that other door I haven't checked yet, and I want to see if there's something in there, because this feels like the correct way to go. If you can't guess already, I don't remember Kefka's Tower too well, because it's a lot of effort when you even do a Final Fantasy VI playthrough to, like, even get ready for this. Like, this is, like, the main event, so to speak, but it takes a lot to get ready for because of, you know, you need 12... You don't necessarily need exactly 12, but enough working characters to make 3 functionable teams, or 3 teams that will at least survive. Okay. Prometheus? That probably drains fire. Oh no, it doesn't drain fire. I would have thought Prometheus, like Fire Lord. Well, I know Prometheus means a hell of a lot more than just a Fire Lord. It's just my first thing that came to my mind. A Nutkin suit. Hey, goddess. Oh, it's not good. Okay. And a gauntlet. Oh, nice. How you doing, well, goddess? So yeah, let's now go take the main path. Heave! I should probably have at least someone in the party healing, because it's going to start catching up. The old man's going to eventually start getting destroyed. So I've got Gravigo and Tornado. Well, sure, take the cash means we've got someone else who can also do decent healing if needs be. Oh man, I just noticed your plan to get a 5-star on every normal banner. Whoops. Or read Furina mechanically. It was not on my 2024 bingo card. Well, that's sort of like the whole thing with all the Archons is that they're supposed to be like the ultimate form of the element. Like taking in pieces of every other character of that element, but then brought to like a collective piece. Like how, like, all the animo characters can have, like, animo reactions and have, like, draw-in, but Venti straight up can just make a tornado. All Geo characters have some kind of make a structure skill and also have some kind of shield making. Zhongli, you get both at the press of a button. Ryan Shogun's the ultimate appliance character, which is what all the Electros are. That sort of idea. So it doesn't really surprise me. Oh, what's this demon? Ketu, Ratu, and the Inferno. Sarisa is the Cryo Archon. So any of your ice characters, whenever Snezhnaya comes out, she'll probably be the ultimate version of it. What I'm saying is that she's going to be able... Kefka... no, Kefka. You've had ice characters like Rosaria and Oh, what's his fucking name? The starting ice character. That makes the ice bridge. You have all the ice bridge characters, or making an ice path characters, and you got Ayaka that can dash across it. Telling you right now, Cerisa's gonna turn into like an ice speedboat, so you can go across the ocean like it's nothing. It's a nuke being OP as usual. Oh yeah, of course. I don't want Quake. Okay, we're done. Non-elemental! Oh, Realm's NP is 999 now because of that item. Ovale Plaque Genshin and Star Rail before all that stuff happens. Yeah, fair. Ooh, they just give you a fucking Mega Elixir for free? Damn, alright. Furina and Platinum Charm, the reasons why I came back. Oh, that sealed that path, okay. Or stopped it moving. Rainbow Brush, that's... Okay, so she loses 20 attack, but her base stats but magic go up, and her evasion is like halved. Holy shit. You know, I'm not surprised. That, yeah... Right, make it metal type. I'm not surprised the optimal didn't go for Rainbow Brush, because the stat boost is nice, but half magic evasion? Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'll keep the Mage's Rod Fangs. I am still a huge pusher that I hope another element gets added to the game, and it's like the abyssal or non-element element, because it wouldn't make sense for any Kanrian character outside of Kaya, that's his name. I knew I'd remember his name eventually. To use it. Anyway, final dragon. The Skull Dragon. Skirk's a metal type here. I hope Skirk's not non-elemental. Oh, doorbell. 1 second, guys. Right, I'm back. But yeah, my theory was that because Khaenri'ah was condemned to the Abyss, and most Khaenri'ans hate the Archons, they wouldn't want to take visions from them, so they would make their own artificial element. Hence, like, an abyssal element, or, like, a beyond the hells element. But the idea of a non-elemental character, and them just being, like, a fucking walking toolkit of damage, I think would be sick. Learned Doom! Who? Who's learnt Doom? Who? Who's... I know who, it's Strago, but still. All 8 dragons have been defeated. The Eightfold Seal is broken. And you got the Crusader. The Crusader is your reward for... for defeating all the dragons. And its cleansing greatly damages all enemies and allies. It teaches good old Meteor, near the second strongest spell in the game, and Meltdown. Engulfs all enemies and allies in an ultra hot flame, ignores magic defense. This spell's fucking dangerous, is what I'm saying. It's a sick spell, it is dangerous. It's a sick spell to try, but it's dangerous, because it's not just a matter of, you know, it ignores magic defense, it's the fact that all your own party is going to get caught in the blast of it. It's literally dropping a tactical nuke in the middle of the field and seeing who lives. That's Meltdown. Between you and the opponent. That's what it is. It's a really fun spell to use, but I use it wisely. I imagine Skirk's so entire nation, so due to how amazing she is at combat or something like that. I mean, in lore, she is like one of the like deadliest warriors, so in lore it would make sense as well. Yeah, they changed how Meltdown works in later games, mostly because they was like, hey, look, it's a cool spell, but it's a cool spell no one's using, because no one's prepared to brave dropping the nuke. So, especially in the spin-offs, they changed how it worked. And junk. What the fuck do you mean self-destruct? We just got it! Ah, yes, I too also immediately blow up upon seeing a woman. What the fuck? Come on. What a piece of shit enemy. It just arrived, blew up, it left. Oh, I was hoping there's something in there. Oh. Metal Hitman and the Death Machines. Oh god, right, I remember these things. These things can temporarily half your level. So Go-Go is kind of Go-Go and getting fucked. I remember on my first playthrough when I was a kid, being hella paranoid that the half level would be permanent. To such an extent, I ended up like loading saves every time I got hit by it. But I was just like, it was only when I was like, you know, not an idiot like 8-year-old that I was just like, oh no, it's just for that fight. It's just a thing to try and scare you. But then, to be fair, I also did not have a full, like, 12 members built on my first playthrough. I remember it very vividly. I really did not build anyone. I had 6 working characters, so it was 3 teams of 2, and then just 2 extras of whoever I threw on, just to be basically like Saxamate. Yeah, goddess, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying when I was an idiot kid, that's what I assumed it did. when I was an 8-year-old when I first went through it, that's what I assumed it did. It was only when I was older and, you know, wise enough to realize, hey, that would be a real dick move, that I learned that that wasn't the case. Or accepted that that wasn't the case. I mean, there's been games that have done it. Fucking, as much as I love Mystery Dungeon, those post-game dungeons, there's a couple of enemies that's like permanently lowered your level by 1. You're like, why? You're like, why would you do this to me? I get hit by 1 spell and you just lose a whole level. Fucking thanks. Alright, now it's Terra's turn to return the favor. As everyone gets brain blasted. Gamma? E102 Gamma from Sonic Adventure? Oh, I'm glad it remembers everyone's auto. I kind of crossed my mind. I was like, oh, hang on a minute. I swapped part. It might not remember what auto I had. Yes, it does. Nice. Move Realm off that before she gets fucking flattened. Actually, I don't think they let you click on it until the character moves. I think if you try to, the game says, no, whoever's underneath will get hurt. Oh, so close. Brain blast. Oh, that's not good. Okay, thanks, Mog. I was like, please. Oh, hey, Death Machine. Robu, yeah. Activate default battle program. He's a screaming rabbit. I don't really think as well. Anything other that I want to throw into it? I have 10 lances from my grinding. I should... Hey, have a lance. Ugh. Wow, that did 99999. Okay. Maybe I should have been grinding lances. The only reason I didn't sell them is because they don't sell for anything. Weapons that you can get to easily, they make it so they sell for nothing, which is very mean. Loading battle program. Ow, 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 ow. Ultros battle program. Oh, right. This boss is technically your replacement for a boss rush. Because it can activate skills from previous bosses. I mean, it's already dead, so it doesn't matter. I'm not done. Okay, Goddess, I'm not that fussed. I know there's ways around it, but I'm fine, thanks. But they did, yeah. Hey, save room. Oh, this is a chance for me to check. No. In the original release, as long as one party was on a save spot, any other party could use, like, tents and whatnot to, like, fully restore. I am going to drop a save, though, for making progress. Oh, one of the 3 triads. Okay. Where are the other 2 party members going? How are they getting down there? I should, Anyway, let's just fight the first of the Warring Triad first, and we'll go back around and figure it out. Unsellable, yeah. But you can sell them, they just, like, they sell for nothing. So it's like, that's how they did it. Oh, okay, I'm not a big fan of the remix of Battle to the Death. This one's kind of underwhelming. It's supposed to be intimidating. It's supposed to be... Hey! Which is mentally insane. Yeah, I know. It's dead. Fucking Jesus Christ, Shadow. Shadow's just got a really god tier throwing arm. That's what I'm gonna go off. This little ninja's just got a sexy throwing arm. That's good. Yeah, a lot of, like, the, as much as I don't use this, the only remastered soundtrack of the Pixel remasters I'm not a fan of is 5. All the rest, for the most part, I think are pretty damn good. And the only reason I don't like 5 is because the 5's original soundtrack is very drum dominant, and I love that. And in the remix, they either quieten the drum or remove it from almost every track, and I just found that very upsetting. Okay, so I need to find out how to get the other 2 parties out of their predicament. Ahriman! Oh shit, they spam Doom. Put a drill in its eye. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Whoever it lands on dies. No! There's a reason why I got scared when I saw an Ahriman was the first hunt in FF16, because I was like, oh no. There it is. Alright, now we can let Realm run back through. Get her on her final pedestal, and then go back to Team 1, get them to their final pedestal, and then back to Team 2, get them on their final pedestal. And then afterwards, we're there. We're genuinely there. We're at Kefka. Feral Chaos, though, is annoyingly absurd. In Dissidia? Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that. In Dissidia 012, Feral Chaos, you have to go in with, like, a whole team of max level party, and the boss is still level 130, so it's like 30 levels higher than you. Even if you're maxed out, because that's just how it's designed. The saving grace is that you get to listen to Katana Mortis and the God of Fire. One of the sexiest goddamn tracks in the franchise. Alright, Fiend. Alright, you know what time it is. Time for double Ultima. Also, Gogo got put down instantly. Gee, can you tell he's the 1 weak link of our poor party? Fiend's aura is trembling violently. Please. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Alright, sorry, Go-Go. I mean, you weren't really helping anyway. I haven't played Dissidia in ages. Mutsu no Kami. Right, that's 2 of the 3 Warring Triad dead. Does that pick Gogo up? I hope it does. Yes, it does. Not that we're using him. Gogo's role in this is finished. Alright, time for the final party to get on the Switch. Still missing 2 treasure chests. Alright, now for the angel. Or the goddess. This thing being goddess, I don't know if it's holy in nature, so there's a chance Mog's about to heal it. I'm not a goddess, from my own bloodline. Yep, okay. Hey, Mog. Hey, Mog. I'm gonna need you to do me a massive favor. Don't attack ever again. I'm sorry, buddy. That was my fault. It's a holy enemy. The game was rigged from the start. I'm sorry. It's dead anyway. And that's all the Warring Triad dead. So effectively, as we get Excalibur, magic is dead. We destroyed the Warring Triad, but the power of magic isn't fading like it should be. Could Kefka have extracted the very source of magic from them? Meanwhile, I'm just here playing Mahjong on Yakuza. Yeah, I wish I understood Mahjong better. My stepdad tried to teach me it once. He really did, and he explained it so, like, simply to me to make it easy for me to understand. And I just didn't fucking get it. Also, I'm glad you understand it. I don't have a clue. It's all gibberish. Welcome, friends! Bulldozing, not working ball. Oh, it's because I know what I'm doing. I knew you'd come, so I've been practicing my greeting. How much do you have to destroy before you'll have your fill, Kefka? I've acquired the ultimate power, observe. And I can grab children in the air. Such magnificent power. You're nothing more than fleas compared to me now. Embrace your destruction. It is the fate of all things. to be destroyed. Maybe it is, but people can always rebuild, and new lives will always be born. And time will destroy all those as well. Why do people insist on creating things that will inevitably be destroyed? Why do people cling to life, knowing that they must someday die? Knowing that none of it would have meant anything once they do. Because it's not the end that matters. It's knowing you have something to live for right now, at this moment. Something you've worked for, something that's worth protecting. As long as you have that, that's enough. And did you all find your some things in this broken world that's dying itself? Yes. Love. A person worth protecting. A wife and child who live on within me. Friends and family. A peaceful kingdom. A loving brother who's always looking out for me. Someone willing to accept me for who I am. An adorable little granddaughter. An obnoxious grandpa who I couldn't live without. Wings from a dear old friend. New pals, Kupo. Ah, you people make me sick. You sound like lines from the self-help book. If that's how it's going to be, I'll snuff them all out. Every last one of your sickening, happy little reasons for living. No, Kefka, stop. I wield the greatest power in existence. You may as well be the dirt on the bottom of my boots, or the duck stirk on the bottom of that dirt. Picture if Robu could do additional voice accents for the character, so I'll try my best. As like most people, Kefka's path to become a villain is a self-help book scam. Yeah, Kefka's whole deal is that he's just the ultimate nihilist. He firmly believes that everything is a pointless existence that will just die anyway, so what does it matter? And people who think differently are just a problem. I'll destroy everything! I'll create my own empire of death! You can't destroy everything. People will always have dreams. No! When I'm through, there won't be anything left to dream about. Is he wrong? Yes. The very principle of nihilism is the belief that you're just going to die so nothing matters. And yeah, some things, they are ultimately, in the grand scheme of the universe, things don't matter. But it doesn't mean you should be letting yourself get weighed down and destroyed by it. That's what Kefka wants. He wants everyone to believe the exact same ideology he does, that everything's pointless, to just die and stop trying to do anything. There's always a reason. That's literally the whole point of what all those characters were responding with. There's always something to love in the present. There's always something for the present to fight for. It doesn't matter if things in the grand scheme become irrelevant. It doesn't matter if I'm not remembered 100 years from now. What matters is what I do whilst I'm alive. For me. We won't let you hurt any more people. But what fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? But now we need to talk about the really cool shit about the final boss. Technically, all 14 of your party members are involved in this fight. The way it works is when a party member dies, if you then advance to the next phase, any dead party members get replaced by the next living party member. It ends here, Kefka. Which is why, if you look at the list, it numbers them. It's saying, hey, what order do you want all these characters to show up in? And when one of them dies, when you go to the next phase, because this fight has 4 phases, the ones that are dead get replaced by the next slots. Well, Final Battle just got back home. Awesome. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. And also, I'm playing on the orchestral music because I mostly just want to hear the credits theme. Oh, I just realised it's main for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I nearly got bamboozled there. Oh, it's only okay. Never mind. It's only 12. Gao and Umaru aren't involved in this because they are the characters that made it. No, I didn't do any blue magic. It's why Stray goes way the heck back here because he's not getting used. Gildas. Proceed with this order. Let's go. I know what I'm doing. You don't need to explain anything that I'm already going. Anyway, time for the final boss. Good luck, Robu. Thank you. Dancing mad, yep. I don't know if I need the whole party to be, like, if there's going to be Quake-based attacks, but I'm just going to I'm setting up whilst I've got the opportunity to. Yeah, I know. I love Dancing Mad. It's absurd how long this track is. Oh, he put us all on the back row. That's funny. Alright, let's actually start getting in. We don't need to, like, girls, you're both beautiful. We don't need to fight about which final boss theme is the better final boss theme. I love both of them. Alright, phase 2. Also, whilst I'm at it, I can start talking about the symbolism. You ever read Dante's Divine Comedy? Well, in Dante's Divine Comedy, specifically Dante's Inferno, when you reach the final layer of Hell, Treachery, the devil is buried from its hip down in a layer of ice that will never melt. That first phase is literally the devil buried from the hip down. Afterwards, you move on to phase 2. Phase 2 is referential of Purgatorio, or Limbo. The afterlife realm than those bound by chains to have a non-existent life. We've gone from Hell and the representation of Hell and the Inferno to Limbo and the middle round. And then phase 2 kicks in, of the music. This is magnum opus. That I would agree with. This and the very next theme that's going to play after this, the 22-minute long credit theme. Unfortunately, I'm kind of over-leveled, so we're kind of like a little bit bullying this fucking thing. Seamless final battle dancing theme. Yeah, it doesn't hard kid. That's a great final boss theme as well. Well, it's not a final boss theme, but it's a great boss theme. God, I forgot how many attacks it gets on this. Whoa! Oh, you bitch, you would. It's had enough. It's had enough of my bullshit. That's why it's getting like a million turns. Oh, Steven got poisoned out. Steven's about to get replacing, so I think this phase is going to end. Hey, can Cetus get her spell off, please? Please! So Steven's going to get replaced on the next phase. As we go up to phase 3, and the organ solo kicks in. We've had our depiction of the Inferno. We've had our depiction of Purgatorio. So now, obviously, where else to go but Paradiso? The representation of heaven. And see, now we've got Cyan in the party, because you get replaced out. Rip Sabin, yeah. He did his bit. Hey, look, there's fucking Meltdown. I'm gonna... Okay, we're good. As I avenge your wife and son, yeah. Look at this man go. First. Yeah. Oh shit. Alright, now for the final phase. All of that, other than being a giant reference to Dante's Divine Comedy, is also a depiction of how Kefka sees all the afterlife. It's his mockery of hell, limbo, and heaven. His mockery of the faith of that. The mockery of the religion that believes in that. But now, we got to fight Kefka in his self-made godhood. Life, dreams, hope. Where do they come from? And where do they go? Such meaningless things. I'll destroy them all! Oh, there's Heartless Angel. Okay, we're good. I was like, I need to make sure healing happens here. The end draws near. Just in case this goes super fubar, I'm going to set up some re-rises. Or re-raises. Oh, he's dead. Fucking never mind. Oh, I feel bad. We kind of interrupted the sexiest part of the track. Man, that's a shame. We skipped over the sexiest part of the track. We killed him too quick. That slow organ solo builds up, then vocals come in. Hey, re-raise! Hey, re-raise kicked in. We're good. Yeah. Oh shit! I was worried you weren't gonna live then. But yeah, it does that organ bit, and then it picks up, and drums come in, then vocals come in, then the electric guitar comes in. Like, it has this really strong finale piece to the track that goes on for like a minute and a half. It's sexy as hell. I genuinely, if you've never listened to Dancing Mad before, do it. Any version, whether it's the original, whether it's this Pixel remaster, whether it's Black Mages. Black Mages expands that ending to be a 4-minute long guitar solo. It's Jesus Christ. The Distant Worlds version, any version, that finale piece is so beautiful and powerful. And what's better is that when it loops, Kefka laughs. Kefka laughs, and when it goes to loop, the tower's collapsing. Of the OG, yeah, I do. I love every version, to be fair. I've not heard much of the remaster version or the ending themes Pixel remaster. Some way to do it. There's no time to lose. Come on, the airship's just ahead. But from one phenomenal track to the next, we've got the 22-minute epilogue track coming now. Come on, everyone. We can make it if we work together. Terra, what's wrong? Yeah, magic's dead, so the magic is literally leaving her. The Magicite. Magic is disappearing. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Now, I think like all the official remixes of Dancing Mad are really good in their own merit. I genuinely believe that. I love the Distance World version so much because of how they handle the choir, and I love the Black Mages version because Jesus Christ, that is the most soulful, most desperate sounding, most emotional electric guitar I've ever fucking heard in my life. The last 4 minutes of that track just they take you on a journey. Anyway, the Espers are fading from the world. What will happen to Terra? Come with me. I can use the last of my power to guide you out. Play the music. Play one of my all-time favorite tracks in gaming, full stop. Here it is. The 22-minute long epic. And that's it. We're done with Final Fantasy VI. And what a genuinely amazing journey it's been to revisit this game. Even though there are little things I have grievances of, and it's not my personal favourite, that'll always belong to 4, I love 6, and I've loved coming back to it. There's been so much dumb shit that's happened in this game as well, that I mean, and I mean that lovingly. Like, even in that final boss there, where like, the boss was dead and we used re-raise, like, what? Okay, a bit late now. Yeah, balance is restored. Is it 21 minutes long? I thought it was 22 minutes long. It's like 21 and like 40 seconds or something. Anyway, whatever you name your character, it will come up here. It will say like I named Cyan Bob. It will say Bob as Cyan Garamond. So it's almost like a roll call. Cyan, could you hit that switch? Mechanical devices are not my strong points. Hit the fucking switch! My custom names. I do believe I'm getting better though. Yeah, if you do custom names for everyone, you get some really like fun roll calls here, where it says the name you give them and then what their actual name is. Also advanced. Yeah, I can. Setzer. Setzer Garbiani. I think that's how you pronounce that name. Wait! Whenever you think you're right, you're wrong. And that's a big mistake. Hey, look, it's the one line they make him quote in Kingdom Hearts 2. That's what he always used to say, wasn't it, Daryl? Sounds Italian, I love it, yeah. Oh! The Figaro Castle mix in this theme. Edgar, Roni, Figaro. And Sabin on the other side of the coin. A Sabin, Rain, Figaro. The Figaro brothers. Jesus Christ, Sabin. It's not like I wanted to dump all that responsibility on you. I knew you'd look out for your kingdom. I wanted to be able to look out for you. That's why I went off to become stronger. Don't fucking... Hey, fuck you too! You fucking flipped me off! I know he's supposed to be waggling his index finger, but that's not how it looked. Oh, here's my favourite one. Mog as... Mog! Because Kupos don't have... Moogles don't have last name. Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. You flipped me off at the end there. Help me, Kupo! Yeah, it was supposed to be his index finger, but it doesn't look like it. It's good old sprite limitations. He's supposed to be wiggling his finger like, I'm better than this. The fair, watch the fair. I'm not a stuffed animal, Kupo. Oh, Umaru. As Umaru. Our demented Yeti friend. It won't open. Roar! You save Shadow, right? Yeah, I saved everyone. We've got all 14 characters. Roar! Yeah, you go do that, Umaru. Go-Go. As Go-Go. Did Sid survive? Yep. Saved him too. Well, I showed off both. I saved before it, and I showed off what happens if you don't, because I still think it's more impactful if you don't save Sid for the story. Both buttons have been pressed at the same time, exactly the same time. Go-Go! Mimic Celis! Gao. Oh yeah, you never officially get to know Gao's last name, do you? Shortcut, take it. You go just yeets off you. Now, the reason why I say I feel like it's more impactful, because you save Sid, Sid just goes, alright, so let's go find your friends. You don't. Shortcut, take shortcut. Celis has like this absolute weakest moment of her life where she reaches the absolute rock bottom, and in that rock bottom she finds a glimmer of hope that encourages her to just take that risk and try one more time. And I feel like on a narrative sense it's stronger than just, hey, go find your friends. But I did like save Sid afterwards. Anyway, Lock Cole. And Celis, his the person he will end up with, let's be real, Celis Shere. Or is it Cher? Oh, come on, this place is breaking apart. But that's the bandana that gave her hope. So yeah, she's going to come back for it. For roughly an hour and a half. Yeah, it's always the risk, unfortunately. Lock! I won't let go. I promise. You crazy? You almost got yourself killed for that. What are you doing in the meantime? I'll probably just talk, because there's a lot of things I want to talk about with this game, and where we go next. I'm taking tomorrow off, because, you know, taking Tuesday off and shuffling it back. There's a lot of you need to do a challenge. I've never done the minimal character run. I want to at some point because I think it'd be interesting, but I've never done the minimal cast run. Oh wait, Tara Branford are one of the main characters. Maybe one day. Father? Terra, we must part now. We Espers will disappear from this world. You may fade away as well. But perhaps if the human part of you feels something strong enough, then maybe. Just maybe you'll be able to remain here as a human. It's challenging and not really fulfilling in my honest opinion. Oh, fair enough. It's something I'd like to do once, but yeah, I get it. I mean, ultimately, you can do the level 6 run as well. I don't think I'd ever do the level 6 run, where you only fight bosses, because you don't get experience from bosses. Well, most bosses you don't get experience from. Realm as... Realm Irony. Has a lot of drawbacks in the story ending. Oh, fair enough. Sorry, dear. Anyone whining out of you, and I'll paint your picture. Oh no, anything but that! If out of context, it just sounds like he's being really rude. But, you know, I really would like to paint your portrait. On canvas, I mean. Oh, Realm, look what you've done. You made no misty eyes. No, I can't let you go. Like, out of context, it's like, why is he freaking out being drawn? No, Realm can draw in reality in front of her, and it destroys what she draws. Shadow as shadow. Yeah, the man who feels he's failed his family at every turn, so tries to escape them, feeling he's not worthy of having it. Go on, Interceptor. Get going. Take care of yourself, boy. Barn, so I can finally stop running. Come and find me, alright? Strago as... Strago Margus. Come on, Strago, you can't let yourself be shut up by a bunch of kids! Gotcha! And you... Ah! Everything was catch. Follow me. This is still the same track, by the way. This isn't a new track that's loaded in. This is still the same one big track. It's cheesy. The last piece of Magicite. Terra, you've done enough. Your power's getting weaker. It's cheesy, but it's the beauty of it. It's charmingly cheesy. Yeah, we're still in the same track. Terra isn't going to be able to hold out much longer. That 10-minute mark. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're not that far into this yet. We gotta wait for the Final Fantasy National Anthem to start playing yet. Then we'll know we're near the end. Because that's like the last 4 or 5 minutes. I'm kind of cheesy as the TMZ1 ending. Yeah, I guess. Oh, all the kids that Terra looked after. As Katarin's finally about to have birth. Give birth, not have birth. Jesus. I won't either. It's that 1994 goodness. Not yet. Terra? Terra! Thank you, Setzer. I told you, didn't I? He's the fastest ship in the world. And they're in strong couple immobiles, yep. And now the credits roll. Such a fucking beautiful game. Square were fucking cooking on the SNES, they really were. It's such an insanely good game. And it's so nice to come back to after so long. Original music composer, Nobuo Uematsu, my salute to you, my friend. Next time we come back to the Final Fantasy universe, it's not even going to be that far away. It's going to be 7 Rebirth when that drops. But after 7 Rebirth, my next main Final Fantasy to tackle, I plan to make it Final Fantasy 1, which will be a real nice thing. But yeah, this game is also an interesting landmark for the Final Fantasy games development as a whole. This was the last time the entire original Final Fantasy team were one collective unit. After this, they split into 2 teams. One team went on to make Final Fantasy 7, 8, 10, the 13 trilogy, 15, and nowadays 7 Remake. The other team made Final Fantasy 9, then 11 and 12, then 14, and recently 16. No, I know exactly what I'm doing in FF1. I won't be going in blind at all. I know exactly what I'm doing in FF1. I say thank you, Nobuo Uematsu, for composing the music on these games. Yeah. Uematsu's contribution to, well, his sole contribution, because he was the only composer working on it for all of the first 10 Final Fantasies, is absurd. It's amazing how consistent he was for 10 games straight, in each one being more demanding than the last, each one having less time to work on than the last, and yet he always delivered with better and better and better and better. It's a testament to how much of a living legend that man is. Yeah, so the only Final Fantasy game I've never finished is Lightning Returns, and that's just because at the time, and it's ironic that I got into it later on, but at the time I wasn't keen on the fact that that game's on the time limit. Every single other Final Fantasy I've beaten at least once. I would say I've beaten dozens of times, but Final Fantasy 2 would make me a liar. I've only ever beaten Final Fantasy 2 once, so I have to say at least once. But I'd love to fit and correct that. If they ever do a remastered trilogy of the 13 trilogy, I will absolutely correct that and do Lightning Returns and finish it. It's been like one of my biggest bugbears in recent years that I've never gone back to try and correct it. And if they don't remaster it, well, for those of you who are unaware, over this past month, I finally acquired an original PlayStation 3. So if worse comes to it, I will just buy Lightning Returns on PS3. If there's no word of a remaster, I will just buy it on PS3 and go through it. It's fair, I might do it anyway for the sake of collection, but... But yeah, like Final Fantasy 1, I've gone through it, like, I want to say, like, 4 or 5 times in my life. Final Fantasy 2 I've only ever done once. Final Fantasy 3, I've done Final Fantasy 3 a lot of fucking times. I love that game. I think Final Fantasy 3 is hella underrated. I think it's a really, really charming game. The only downside with 3 is that it's the Crystal Tower. But the Crystal Tower, if you're aware of it ahead of time, you can prepare for it, so I really don't think it's that bad. Final Fantasy IV is my first Final Fantasy that I ever played as a kid. I honestly don't know how many times I've beaten that game. I've gone through it so many fucking times in my life. Every time there's a new re-release of it, I'm pretty sure I brought it, excluding the mobile phone version. So yeah, then Lightning Returns has all the outfits, because your jobs are your outfits, and so you get different movesets depending on what outfit you have on. 5, I've beaten like 3 or 4 times, I think. 8 was my first Final Fantasy. Good place to start. 6, I've beaten like loads of times. I don't actually know how many times I beat 6. 6 is up there as well. Yeah, 4 is one of the easiest Final Fantasies, guys. This isn't new information. 7 I've beaten dozens of times, but on the PS1 version. On the PS4 remaster, I've only gone through it once. I want to go through it again at some point, but not yet. 8 I've beaten like 3 times. 9 I've only beaten twice. Oh, right, I'll shut up. Time for the peak music. Time for the stand up for the gaming national anthem. Anyway, yay, she gave birth. Yeah, 10 I've beaten like, ooh, not actually that many times, but I have beaten it a few times because 10's kind of long. 10-2 I've only beaten twice. Once was my blind playthrough, second was the 100%. 12 I've beaten 4 times. 13 I've beaten too many times. 13-2 I've beaten too many times. Lightning Returns never finished. 15 I've beaten 3 times, and 16 I've technically beaten twice because I did the hard mode playthrough. For anyone who's curious, like, I don't know why I started that tangent, but for anyone who's curious about like my legacy of the franchise. And they repaired that house that burnt down like, you know, a year ago in game. They finally fixed it. Edgar, stop flipping people off! I know he's wiggling the finger, but come on, it really looks like it. See, she's showing now how you do it. She's showing how you make the finger waggle look believable. She's like, see, this is how you do it. You don't just... you got to actually waggle that finger. 15 is not hard. Goddess, I don't know what you were doing wrong. 15 is like, this, in my opinion, like the second easiest Final Fantasy. It's kind of ridiculous how easy 15 is. Because you can use items whenever, including when you're dead. So you can just Phoenix down your way through the game and not have a single care in the world. And the Warp Strike wasn't glitchy, they made it do more damage in patches. Because it was inconvenient at first. But no, it's hella easy to beat 15. It's why it's arguably one of the more accessible ones. Yep, the moment Terra lets her hair down, yeah! See, this is why I want to see. I want a remake. I want to see how they do all of this in a remake. I want to see how this entire ending sequence, this entire credits would be in a remake. Yeah, woo! I love this track. This is one of my all-time favorite pieces of music in gaming. It's just this entire track we've been listening to the past 20 odd minutes. I know like Dancing Mad is like the one people go to, but I genuinely think this is the magnum opus. Spot Go-Go. Oh, I never remember where Go-Go is. You can spot him in like some of like the scenery shots, but I never remember where remember where to look for him. I probably already missed him. I think he was like near that puddle in the forest. But yeah, Go-Go did get free as well. Go-Go got out of there. Yeah! No, I think I missed him. And that's it. I saw him. If you know where to look, but I never remember where to look. Trophy unlocked. Breath of New Life. Right. And that's Final Fantasy 6. At the back of the airship. Oh, I wasn't looking at the airship at all. I was waiting for like this. I was looking at the scenery shot. Alright. Firstly, how far away am I from 100% bestiary? I am missing 1, 2... Oh, a lot of enemies. 4... 8... 9, 10, 11... Oh, I'm missing a lot of enemies. Dante, where's Virgil? That's probably Virgil. Oh god, okay, I'm going to stop counting. There's a lot of enemies I missed. Okay, so that fight every enemy once trophy is going to be a while off. Oh god, I'm missing so many. Oh god. New Master Gambler. Oh, I've got that trophy. I pause scummed it though. Like where you spam pause and then you like whilst it's rolling, and then when like you get an idea of what the sequence is. Oh, actually, it tells me in the top right. I'm missing 40 enemies. That you can, sorry, you can spam it, and then eventually you can, like, force the timing for it. Need 777, yeah. Yeah, I've got that trophy. So I just manip. Yeah, 22 minutes and 7 seconds, his balance is restored. And Dancing Mad is 17 minutes and 38 seconds long. Oh, oh they made it... Oh, I guess because, you know, remastered credits. They made it longer in the remaster. Interesting. And finally, before we wrap up, because I did it in Final Fantasy 4, we're going to go through all 158! Okay, maybe not all of them, but a number of the gallery artworks. Final Fantasy 4 only had like 40 or 50, so it was fine. Protect the S. There's a lower BPM. Oh, fair enough. The original box logo. I still have my original box of Final Fantasy VI with this on it, and it's still cool. The original, fair enough. Oh, the Opera House. The key art, the Magitech key art of Terror on the suit. Kefka's Tower. Spirit and Steel. I'll leave the city on, City of Magic. I'll leave the text on. The Terror Riding. Oh, for the logo. Armor B. The Desert Castle. Also Figaro. The Ensemble. The Tethered Blossom. That's such a bright image. Like, bright contrast. Tara Branford. It's so pale. She's a... They didn't colour her skin at all. Mini Terra! Mini Terra! Yeah, look at that happy face. Jesus! Yeah, the trance transformation. That's what Terra looks like when she transforms. Hey, if you can believe it, in any content that has a 3D model of Terra, they don't make her look so bestially. They make her look more cute. They don't make her look like a monster. Also, here's some, like, her beta design. Beta design. Beta design. Or at least early design. Hey, Locke. My man. Which, in fact, I think is the right call. Celis. I love this artwork of Celis. I was hoping this one would be here. I love this artwork of Celis. Because the blade's black. It's literally her past behind her in her sword. And it's like dripping blood and everything. It's sick. Mini Celis. Oh, Edgar. I like how they make him that shit-eating grin in every single picture. YouTube link here. What is it? If you're gonna send me links and stuff like that, like I do have a Twitter that you can DM me on. I don't really like. I know I do it and embezzle it, but too much. But I don't really like putting links in like chat like that because it kind of like distracts and pulls away from things. Or you can just tell me what it is, so I can look it up after the stream. Alright, why did I make Steven look like an idiot? Why did he look like the one idiot character in your favourite cartoon? God, Cyan looks so cool. Okay, now he looks like the one bad guy. Shadow. Twitter. Yeah, it's in the description of every video is my Twitter and my Patreon and PayPal. I don't always respond to DMs, but it's always there. Like a gal, little idiot. What artwork are we on at this point? Okay, we're halfway. Give or take. You know, I'm just gonna speed this up and just click the first one of each character. Say realm. Fucking Mog. Is that the chair that's from that original like American Final Fantasy advert? That looks like it's the same chair. Go-Go. If they do a 6 remake, I'd love to see them do more with Go-Go. Because look at that design, just for him to be like a secret extra character that doesn't really contribute anything to the story, nor does he say anything after you get him. That's such a cool design to do nothing with, you know? And of course Umaru. The Yeti that's riding a snowball down a mountain in his artwork, what the f... Yeah, I'm on Twitter. Alright, cheers. I'll have a look-see after the stream. And then... There he is. God, Emperor Crystar. Hey, remember him? Remember him 4 sessions ago? Good old Leo. Fucking FF6 Sid in the banana costume. Bannon, he was with our party for like 5 seconds and that was it. Biggs and Wedge that were only with you at the intro and never seen again. The ghost that joins you on the Phantom train. I mean, I know there's 14 main party members, but if you're counting guests as well, like, there's Bannon, so 15, Biggs and Wedge, 16, 17, Ghost, 18. 18, like, movesets were made for this game, basically. That's kind of wild. For this little SNES game. Oh, no, and the rest of these, like, specific enemies, like Death Gaze. Death Gaze has amazing artwork. Look at that fucking thing. Typhoon and Ultros. Goddess Crusader and the Fiend Crusader. What this is when you summon Crusader, you get one of these 2 sprites. Raiden or like super charged up. Last time you saw him was at Vector, yeah. Super fucking charged up Odin, basically. Is that fucking... Yeah, so that's an imp. Oh, and then the finalized... like portrait sprites before they got pixelized for everyone. So this is what Terra looked like before the pixels. Locke, Celis, Edgar, Sabin, Cyan, Shadow, Gal, Setzer, Strago, Realm, fucking Mog, Go-Go, Umaru! Umaru! Yeah. That one's from Tetsuya Nomura, character designer. Oh, fair enough. Where does it put you if you load the finished save? Oh, does it take you off the airship? Oh, it does! Oh, it takes you out of the dungeon so you can go explore easier. Okay, so I didn't need to make a second save then. Got it. No. Yeah, then you can do the... Yeah. But that's going to wrap it from me. We've been streaming for just 2 hours, which is hella fucking short. But I wasn't sure how long Kefka's Tower was going to be. And I wanted to make sure that everyone was ready before... like, everyone was ready before we went in, which is why I ended the stream yesterday when I did, so we could wrap it up. But that's Final Fantasy VI in its entirety. I don't know if it's my favorite, like, in my... my favourite's 4, but I don't know if it's in, like, my top 3 or top 5. But I genuinely think very highly of this game. And to be honest, revisiting it in this Pixel Remaster has made me appreciate it more again anyway, because, like, even ignoring the actual improvements and, like, quality of life they put into it, or, like, the extra dialogue they squeezed in here and there to help, like, expand on a couple things in the story. Like, that bit last stream where I freaked out about Rachel having an extra line to say to Locke before she died that she didn't in the original. This game is genuinely just beautiful. As for what I'm streaming next week, because of the weekend, we're going back to our Nelke weekends, so we're going to be doing that for Saturday and Sunday. As for next week, I'm not 100% decided yet. It's currently a coin toss between Atelier Ayesha and the Caligula Effect 2. And the reason why it's between those two is because I kind of want to play Caligula 2, but it's a very long game. That will take me like 12-13 sessions, and that's like 12-13 good sessions. And I don't want a big RPG still hanging around by the time 7 Rebirth comes out, but realistically I should be able to get that done before then. Whilst Atelier Ayesha, I can get Ayesha done, and I know, because, you know, the earlier Atelier games aren't the longest in the world, I can get Ayesha done in only a handful of streams, and it won't be too bad sort of thing. And it starts me doing the Dusk Saga. What I end up doing, I will let you guys know. It will eventually be on my schedule, because I said the community tabs, I always update the schedule when the next week comes around. So after the Sunday stream of Nelke, I will update the schedule then for what I decide on. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining me, whether it's live or in post, for Final Fantasy VI. I love this game, and it was a game that I want to remind you, you guys voted for. So I hope you enjoyed it and you got what you wanted out of it by voting for me to play this game on stream. I genuinely had a blast. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely really helps this little channel grow. Additionally, you can find my Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal in the description of every single video. But until next time, you guys take care now. Peace.